Hola a todos! Welcome to today's Spanish lesson. Now that you have grasped the basic sounds, let's explore stress and intonation in Spanish. Spanish words are generally stressed on the second to last syllable. Exceptions include words with accent marks and certain suffixes, and Spanish words with accent marks deviate from the general stress pattern. Spanish has a generally flat intonation with emphasis placed on stressed syllables. In this video, we are going to dive into the fascinating topic of Spanish word stress and accents. Knowing where to place the stress in a word is crucial for effective communication in any language. And luckily, Spanish has some straightforward rules to help you out. By the end of this video, you will be able to confidently stress any Spanish word correctly. So let's get started. It falls into three categories. First category is stress on the penultimate syllable, and the second category is stress on the last syllable, and the third category is accent marks indicate the word stress. Now let's see the first category. The first category is the stress on the penultimate syllable. The majority of Spanish words fall into this category. When a word ends in an N, S or a vowel, the stress is placed on the penultimate, means second to last part of the word. Let's see some examples. Here are some examples for the first category. So let's see the examples now. Here the word is toro, means bull. When I am saying toro, the stress is placed on this part, means toro, the second to last part of the word. And then hoven, hoven means young. The stress is placed on the second to last part here again. And then zapato, zapato. The stress is placed here, which is again the second to last part of the word, which means shoe. And then impresora, impresora means printer, impresora. The stress is placed on this part. And then lata, lata means can. The stress is placed here again on the second to last part of the word. And then bandera, bandera means flag. Here also the stress is placed on the second to last part of the word. And then chicle means gum, chicle. When I am saying chicle, the stress is placed on the second to last part again. Bolso, bolso. Stress is placed here again on the second to last part of the word. And then amigo, amigo. Here also the stress is placed on the second to last part of the word. So these are some examples for the first category. Now category 2, which is stress on the last syllable. If a word ends in any letter other than N, S or a vowel, the stress is placed on the last syllable. And I will give you some examples for this category 2. So these are the examples for the category 2. See, as you can see here, the words are ending here in the consonants other than N and S. So the stress would be on the last part of the word. Hotel means hotel, hablar means to talk, and then ordenador means computer. The stress is placed on the last part of the word because it is ending in consonant other than N and S. And then salud means health, mantel means tablecloth. Here also the stress is placed on the last part of the word. And then secador means hair dryer. Again the stress is placed on the last part of the word. Juventud means youth. And then bailar and means to dance. Now category 3. It is pretty straightforward as the accent marks indicate the word stress. If you encounter a word with an accent mark over a vowel, it falls into our third category. The accent mark itself guide you on where to place the stress. Now let's see some examples. Now these are the examples for category 3. As you can see, the words have letters with accent marks, the two vowels. Lapis. Here you should put stress on the accent part. Lapis means pencil, and then English means English. The stress is placed on the accent part, and then indice means index, and then synonimo. Synonimo. Synonimo means synonym, and then boligrafo. Boligrafo. The stress is placed on the I, which has accent mark here, which means pen, and then victima. Victima. The stress is placed on the E, which means victim here again, and then football. Football. The stress is placed on the U because it has accent mark over it, means football, and then interest. Interest means interest. The stress is placed on the A because it has accent mark over it. Muy bien. Let's see some exceptions. As with any rule, there are exceptions in Spanish too. For words and names borrowed from other languages like French and English, they often retain their original spelling and pronunciation without accent marks. Here are a couple of examples. Sandwich. When I say sandwich, the stress is placed on the A part, which is English A part, but there is no accent mark to indicate the stress, right? So it is an exception. Elizabeth. When I say Elizabeth, the stress is on the E part, but there is no accent mark as well. So this is an exception too. And el versus el. El is an article which means the, and el means the pronoun which means he. So in order to differentiate these two things, we will put accent mark over the vowel here. So this is an exception too. And there you have it. The rules for Spanish word stress and accents are simplified into 3 easy to remember categories, right? Remember, practice makes perfect. So make sure to practice stressing words in each category. With time, it will become second nature to you. Keep up the great work, and soon you will be speaking Spanish with confidence. Hasta luego.